I'm curious, and this goes along with the like being out of the dating game for a while, right? And so I think when you've been divorced, and speaking from experience, you're quite jaded. And so, how do you know if someone's truly interested in you? I think that I operate from this idea of like, no one is interested in me, right? And so that's how I approach everything. Is like, so I think for me to have to feel like someone's interested, they really have to bring it, right? Like you have to like work extra hard because I'm just gonna assume that we're just this conversation is just friendship. And so, but I'm curious, like as from your perspective, how do you show someone that you're truly interested and not just to play?
If you're asking me from a woman's perspective, you would we're not permitted to use profanity, but then again, you would have to test them. You would have to test guys consistently, and by testing them, you kind of weed out the weak ones. Um, so you challenge them with intelligent questions. Also, you challenge them by their masculinity, and by doing that, you try to kind of knock them off their axis. For instance, I get a lot of insults, which is good. And if you insult them in a playful, bantering, flirtatious kind of way, and to see kind of to gauge them and kind of see how they react to it, and so I think that's a powerful tool that women use all the time, and it's great. It's great for us because it keeps us on our toes, and
So
also
can you give an example of that?
Yeah.
Right? Like
okay,
I've never like heard it in that way before, so where you insult someone in a playful way. Maybe I'm just understanding the term.
Oh.
Because maybe I need to go do that to my husband. Insult him in a playful way.
And
so
for me, I'm very old school where, in your question, Callie, to me, I feel like if a man is really interested in you, he's going to show the initiative. He's going to do things out of the norm to show you that he wants to get you. He's interested in you. I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Super Thing. But if a man's interested in you, he would, jump through hoops for you.
not necessarily true, and I get that it comes from a good place.
Mhm.
Like if you meet a total stranger and this man that the stranger that enters into your life, you know, calls you to check up on you, comes out and fix your plumbing, comes out and changes your tires and stuff like that. Subconsciously, I mean, you know, to be frank, those are genuine gestures and they're great. But
Mhm.
subconsciously, what it does to you as a woman is you kind of lose respect for that person because then again, you kind of wonder like, okay, does this person have an amazing life? Or does this person have anything that's going on in his life that really matters? Because I'm just a stranger. If I was a woman, I'm just a stranger. And if this person were to just drop whatever that he's doing to attend to my needs, my basic needs, like I could just take my car to go into the shop. I don't need to call him. And that kind of hints to me that, oh well, maybe this person's kind of a low value person where he
Mm.
doesn't really have much going on for him. And then over time, you're gonna lose attraction for this person. Now, in contrary to that, it's quite the opposite. And this is why we hear the idea of like why girls are attracted to bad guys. It's
Yeah.
because bad guys ignore all interactions. And so like if I was a woman and I'm like, oh, you know what, I have a flat tire, can you come out and get me? He's like, well, I'm busy. I'm busy.
Oh.
Call,
If
you
it's a
know.
flat tire, it better not be.
Yeah.
But then again, it's scientifically proven that women are attracted to women. Women are attracted to men
That
who
too.
their feelings are unclear, and so it's kind of a messed up world. It's kind
Yeah.
of a messed up psychology, but that's what causes attraction. And I have to say, me as a young guy, in my earlier years, I fell victim to that too. I was very attentive. I was very trying to be the old chivalry and and do the right thing, but it ended up hurting me in the long run.
Yeah.
It did.
Mhm.